I'm now in Abuja, the state capital of Nigeria and the state that leads Nigeria. But honestly, in the middle of this calm, I'm just hoping Aso Rock can hear the cries of the Christians being killed. Abuja is calm, too calm, almost like it is separated from the rest of the country it's supposed to protect, separated from the rest of the country it's supposed to lead. Because while this state wakes up to soft breeze, organized streets, tinted SUVs, quiet security, other parts of the country are waking up to mourning, to fear, to deaths that keep happening. Deaths amongst Christians especially. And the funny part is nobody's held accountable for it, not even a single person. But suddenly, for the first time in a long time, the world is talking. America is talking. International celebrities are talking. Nicki Minaj is posting, Trump is speaking. Foreign governments are paying attention again. And it makes you wonder, why now? Why is the world finally speaking up for Nigeria? And what does Nigeria need from this attention? Let's go in and find out. Hi Cheesy, how's your energy? Let's talk. There is sorrow in the land. What do you think my energy feels right now? But you know what? Let's talk it out. Now, before we go into this whole bandit saga and the whole killing of Christians and everything, I'd like to understand something. Can the judiciary, the Nigerian judiciary, explain to me why they have become so lawless when it comes to this Nnamdi Kanu's case? Tell me why a life sentence, a death sentence, is given to a man who has hurt no fellow human being, while the real criminals, the real bandits, the real terrorists are roaming the streets free. They are getting rehabilitation. The government is organizing peace meetings and peace talks with them with their heavy weapons present in sight, on site or whatever. These people are free. These people are getting enrolled into the force. These people are getting a chance to repent. Somebody make it make sense. Then Nnamdi Kanu, who is a man who just spoke up, who just wants to find a better life for the Igbo community, for the Igbos. This man is being sentenced to life imprisonment. I will not stand and watch this happen. Nobody should stand and see this happen to anyone. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, free Nnamdi Kanu and focus on the real criminals. Focus on the people who needs all this attention, all this verdict, all these sentences. Focus on these real people who are causing severe insecurity and insurgency in the land. These people are a threat to the national security. These people are a threat to the citizens and the masses of Nigeria. Yet we pour and focus through all the attention on Nnamdi Kanu, who has done nothing but speak up. They don't care what's in the law again. The constitution doesn't matter. Everybody's just doing what is going on. A life sentence to Nnamdi Kanu is unrealistic. It's an irony. It's giving dreamland. It's giving madness. We should attend to this. Free Nnamdi Kanu. The killings of Christians in Nigeria is not new. It's been happening quietly for so many years now. In villages, farms, churches, and communities people don't even know how to pronounce. Now, it's not even a Christians are dying thing. It's a people are dying thing. And now listen, because something has been happening for so long, doesn't make it normal. It doesn't mean it is normal and should be accepted. It doesn't mean it is okay. And Nigerians are tired. Tired of the condolences, tired of the silence, tired of the politics, tired of asking the same question over and over again. Who exactly is protecting us? Some regions are living in fear. Families are fleeing their homes. Christians are being attacked. People are dying without justice. Across the Middle Belt, in places like Plateau and Benue, Christian communities are being attacked. Homes are burned and villages are being destroyed. In northern states like Southern Kaduna, Niger, and Taraba, many churches have been attacked or burned. Reverend Father Bobby Pachal, the priest of St. Stephen's Parish in Kagako local government in Kaduna State, was murdered just a few days ago. Even in the northeast, the threat from jihadist groups is very real for Christians. Very recently, this November 2025, armed bandits attacked Christ Apostolic Church in Okeishegun, Eruku, Ekiti local government in Kwara State. Reports say 3 worshippers were killed and many more were abducted. Police confirmed 2 gunshot deaths, one inside the church, another found in the bush. Soldiers have been deployed to Eruku community to stabilize things after the attack. Also, earlier in 2025, a pastor of ECWA, Evangelical Church Winning All, Reverend James Audu Issa, was abducted in Patigi local government, Kwara State, with his family paying a ransom Tragically, he was later killed by the abductors. Now, the most haunted pastor, Pastor Ezekiel Danchamo, I pray nothing happens to this man. This man has been out there. He's been crying. He's been singing. We've seen videos. Like, he is been really bold about this whole thing and speaking up a whole lot. I pray nothing happens to this man and the rest of the pastors who are alive and being targeted. Because God, like, everything is just so overwhelming. I pray he sees the end of it. I pray he sees the very end, and I hope it's a joyful one. A very joyful one. 25 students were kidnapped from their school recently. 25 human beings. 25 children. Let's call students. Come on, children. 25. You counted one, two, three, and got to 25. These are 25 families in search of their children right now. Even the teachers who tried to protect them were, some of them were killed, some of them were, forced to take the armed men to the boarding house or the place where the students sleep or whatever. Like 25 of them all gone. Until now, there is no, I don't know if there's a search team out there for them. Like, you're just in a country where whatever happens just happens. Like, just moves on. There's a search team out there for these children, for these girls. I don't know if there is anybody looking for them, their parents. I wonder, their family. I wonder what they're doing, running helter skelter, looking for their kids. It sounds like a joke, but this is not even a joke. Sounds like we are just cracking some dream of somebody, but this is no joke. This is no dream. This is reality. It has become our reality. Yet in Abuja, Lagos, and some other parts of Nigeria, life just moves on calmly. Almost like these tragedies happening, they are happening in another country entirely. That's how it feels. If you go to Lagos or Abuja, it's like there's nothing really happening there. So it feels like it's not in our country that these people are dying. It's not in our country that the tragedy is happening. And this is to those silly comments that were against Trump's intervention. They are like, Trump should not come. Nigeria is safe. Nigeria is safe how? Lagos and Abuja, those are not Nigeria. Lagos and Abuja is not Nigeria. Nigeria is massive. Nigeria is big. And there are so many insurgency, so many insecurity happening in so many other parts of the country. So you don't sit there in Lagos and feel safe and tell Trump, don't come, don't intervene. He has ulterior motives. Is it your government that does not have ulterior motives? They have been targeting Nigeria. They want to come and rip us. Rip you. Your government is not ripping you already. Sit in Lagos or in Abuja or maybe in Calabar or in one place that is not being attacked and you think that is your Nigeria and it is safe. When there are people in the northern, southern, in so many other parts of the country who are dying, who are facing so much high level of insecurity. Nigeria is bigger than you think. You little lots. Nigeria is bigger than you think. And there are people going through a hell of a time. Like, there are people going through worse than you can ever think of. Running helter-skelter, being displaced, being disoriented. And you sit there and tell me Nigeria is safe. When are we going to Aso Rock? Because I cannot go alone. I've always been the one to talk positively of Nigeria, talk about the great things happening in Nigeria, talk about how Nigeria can, be better and everything. This is a part of it. Don't look at this now as, oh, am I deviating from talking positively? No, this is when there are matters arising. You have to table it. And I will not sit and watch thousands of Nigerians die at a go. I will not sit and watch it all. If it takes jumping, talking, walking, hitting the ground and running, to get the government to sit up or evacuate, please let us do it. Whatever it takes, let us start doing it. If it takes to talk, if it takes to run, if it takes to jump, if it takes to protest, if it takes hit the ground and run, like your president will say, let us do it. Whatever it takes to get the government to sit up, whatever it takes to get them to evacuate if they need to, let us do it. When President Donald Trump said he was considering taking actions to protect the Christians in Nigeria, the internet caught fire. Some people I even heard recently, I read recently where the government said Donald Trump's speech worsened the situation. Are we going to pretend like the killings and terrorism has not been happening in Nigeria long before Donald Trump spoke? You are saying Donald Trump's speech worsened it. Somebody help me here. Long before Donald Trump even said a thing or even considered Nigeria, they've been killing us. There's been so much insecurity. There's been terrorism happening. Have you forgotten the Chibok girls? Did Donald Trump speak then to make it worse? The internet was just all over the place. Some people said Donald Trump, he was exaggerating. Some said he was genuinely concerned. Others said finally somebody outside is seeing what Nigerians have been crying about. Like, everything was just different. Like, Nigerians, our biggest problem is we don't have one mind. We don't even know what we want. We Nigerians, we don't even know what we want. That is the beginning of our problem. Whether you like Trump or not, the statement forced the world to look in our direction again. It forced people to ask what is happening in Nigeria. Why are the Christians being killed? Why is nobody saying anything? It forced these questions to come out internationally. People were talking. It raised concerns for us. And yet you sit there and say, no, he was exaggerating. There was no need for him to talk. The comments, if you go through the comment section, you will cry. You say, Nigerians, we are our problem. Trump did not say invade. He said intervene, assist, react to what he saw as a humanitarian crisis. I've been praying to God. I always tell God, if it is your will, let it be done, please, and fast. Sometimes I see this whole Trump's intervention as probably this is God. I had a friend talking to me recently and she was like, this Trump's intervention, have you seen other countries he has intervened? Have you seen into other countries he has gone to assist? Have you seen how it turns out? I said, please, if this is God's hands, it will be done rightly and perfectly. The prayer should be, let this whole Trump's, quest to help Nigeria be a God's, let it be a God's sent situation. Let it be God willing. Let it be that this is God's hands finally touching Nigeria. If God decides, I want to use Trump, first of all, Trump has all the resources, power, the armies. Declare a state of emergency in these regions. Let them go and overtake for the meantime. Take charge, map out everything, target your enemy, and just, God. Let God just be in control. Let God just do it for us. And don't forget, God helps those who help themselves. So we must stand up first and act like we want a change before a change will come. And whether this Trump story is fully accurate or partly political, one thing is clear. It drew attention to a pain Nigerians have been carrying silently for the longest time. They've been carrying this pain. They've been crying. And now look at all the attention we are getting globally. And one thing here is that whenever Nigeria is getting attention globally, internationally, especially from Trump, like it's crazy. Whenever we're getting this type of attention, it makes the government want to act like they are sitting up. And the prayer is that this time around, they actually sit up. Let them act like they're sitting up and actually sit up. Or if they don't want to sit up, they should evacuate. They should leave the seats and let the right people come out. I'm just tired, honestly. I don't even know what to say. Craziest part is these people are now trying to turn this whole thing around. They are trying to distract Nigerians. I saw a video recently of the bandits, they were there. Now they make videos, they show their face, they talk. They don't be scared of nothing. They are in our faces like, what can you do? That's how it is now. So I saw this video where they were, the one of them was speaking Hausa, but in the comments, I don't understand what they are speaking, but it sounded like the people in the comments were saying they don't sound like real Hausa people. They sound like Igbos. Someone tweeted and said that's an Igbo man. That's not an Hausa man. They're trying to turn it around and make it into a tribalistic wahala. These people know that the only weapon they can use to scatter Nigerians is tribalism. They know for a fact. They know you well. You think that your government don't know you. They are playing a smart one, but God passed them. Don't worry. They're trying to turn it around now, to turn it into a tribalistic fight, so that Igbos will not start saying it's a lie. It's Hausa. Hausa will start saying no, it's Igbo. Yoruba will not come and join the two of us. It's Hausa, is Igbo. The Yoruba will now decide no, it is the Hausa and the Igbo. They are maybe they are doing meeting. They are cooperating to. Hey God, they are trying to make it a tribalistic war. And that is one weapon your government knows would work perfectly for Nigerians. And if we fall for it, Oyolo wow, if we fall for it, we are on our own. Look at Nnamdi Kanu now. They will distract Nigerians now. Everybody will start focusing on the Igbos, will start fighting one war. Oh God, these people know what they are doing. They are playing a smart one on us, but we should not fall for it. I pray Nigerians, what am I even saying? Nigerians, okay? But I pray Nigerians will stay like very active, very smart, and move strategically. Let's think twice before we type, especially the comment section. Let's think twice before we start the war that we don't want. Let's think twice before we start fighting ourselves and leaving the people. We will not focus on the people who are supposed to fight and start fighting ourselves. They know what they're doing. They said the Nigerian Air Force strike the notorious terrorist hideout in Sambisa. Yimu. But no problem. Okay. Now, has a state of emergency been declared in these regions? Because at this point in Nigeria, see what we need coordinated international support. We need strategic movements, strategic actions, stronger intelligence, and real collaborations. Not all these temporary headlines. They don't do it. They don't be doing it. The goal is very simple. Neutralize every terrorist network and restore peace for Nigerians. Recently, Nicki Minaj posted, she referenced Trump. She highlighted the killings. She spoke about Nigeria. When global celebrities begin to acknowledge something, it only means one thing: the issue is too big to hide. Whether they are doing it for clout or compassion, it doesn't even matter. What matters is that voices outside our borders are finally amplifying what Nigerians have been saying for years. Whatever would bring change to this country, just do it. I don't care what your motive is. Please help us. Whatever your motive is, come and help us. There's so many white people talking about this thing. Like a lot of Americans, a lot of Chinese people, like people are just out there speaking about it because this is more than us. It's an issue that is so big, you can't even hide it. So yes, everybody should please talk. During NTAS, the world saw Nigeria clearly. The chaos, the brutality, the heartbreak, the courage, the unity. It was so clear. Like everybody saw that this country could do something for itself. So please, whatever it would take, let's do something for ourselves. And I'm sure that some people will say the protest, if we come out to protest, they would hijack it. But are we going to just sit down and do nothing? Because I hear some people say, if you come out to protest now, they would take advantage of it. I mean, I don't even go with the idea that pastors should come out and protest. That's not what, no. People, everybody, the people. It's not that people are just focusing on pastors can come out and protest. I mean, can will do what they have to do. But like the people, stop focusing on only pastors coming out to protest, coming out to knock on the doors of us. It's the people, it's not just the pastors. If they say the pastors should come out now, they will now, that's even the one that is very hijackable. They will now turn it to Christians are this, Christians are that. Christians are violent. They'll send their bandits, they'll send their hoodlums to come and, hijack it and then turn it to Christians are. But this shouldn't be a Christian thing. A Nigeria thing is what I'm after. The people of Nigeria should come out to protest. We're not supposed to just sit down, watch people die and move on till it gets to us, till it becomes your situation, till it becomes your story. Is that when you decide to do something? I don't even know what to do. We are in the state where we don't know what to do in Nigeria. We're so confused. Even me that is telling you this story now. Confusion won't wound me. Like I am so confused. I don't even know what to agree with. You see that kind of it's so tiring. During the enters, the world saw us. They heard us. They tweeted, they protested, they donated. Like there was help. And see how, we were able to quickly somehow end SARS. I mean, there was some sort of response, even though some people paid the price, but I think there was some response. I think somehow it calmed down. That whole SARS saga calmed down. They ended SARS, I want to believe. And, the whole police brutality really calmed down, even though it's still ongoing, but it calmed down. Like our voices made a statement, even though some people paid the price. That's just the saddest part of protest. It just sometimes goes bloody. Then after all of that, silence. The world moved on. Nigeria moved on. Or let me say, pretended to move on. Because after people have done everything they had to do, even died, tear gassed, injured, we forget. I mean, I've spoken about this so many times. We always forget. We move on. We adjust. Now, suddenly, the spotlight is back. But here's the bitter truth. The world only pays attention when something has become too loud, too bloody, or too politically useful to ignore. Nigeria has always been struggling. But now the struggling is trending. Is it not better we take advantage of the fact that our struggling is trending? Is there not something we can do? Is this not an opportunity? I just think this is an opportunity for us to get the change we are looking for. And that's why filming this here hits differently. Abuja is so peaceful, but that peace is deceptive. It's a bubble, a soft wrapper covering a country dealing with so much insecurity, poverty, distrust, and religious tension. Like in this place, life feels normal. But the truth is, Nigeria is not normal. Nigeria is not normal right now. Nigeria is not normal. But I have hope. And maybe the world speaking up, whether it is Trump or Nicki Minaj or anyone, is a reminder that Nigerians deserve better than silence. This is not about supporting Trump or attacking the government or choosing tribe or choosing religion. No. This is about human lives. This is about safety, about justice. This is about the right to worship without fear, the right to sleep without hearing gunshots, the right to just be Nigerian without being scared. Nigeria needs accountability. It needs transparency. It needs leaders that prioritizes human life. It needs citizens that speak up. It needs a world that doesn't react only when everything has gone sour, only when everything has gone so bad and viral. And most importantly, Nigeria needs healing, real healing, not hashtags, not speeches, not politics. healing. So, yes, the world is speaking up for Nigeria. But the real question is, will anything change? That's the most important question. What change will this bring? Is it just going to be another moment of loud today, forgotten tomorrow? Because that's our style in Nigeria. Like, we keep adjusting. I hope that's not going to be the story. I hope this is our chance to finally end terrorism in Nigeria and end so many suffering. We're already dealing with a lot. The economy is already bad enough. You get it? We're already suffering enough to now come and start having our people being killed. Economy it has nothing to write home about. But now, if we're not trying to survive, we've not even survived, then our people are now killing us, our own people. We already have bad governance. So at least the part you're already stealing from us. You're already taking a lot. You're already looting, Abina. You're already embezzling. Okay, we're managing that. That is not supposed to be our reality, but we are managing that. We're suffering already. So why can't you just protect us? That's all we're asking for. Safety, oh, like protect us, please. That's all we need. As for me, I just want a Nigeria where we don't need foreign voices to validate our pain. A Nigeria where peace is not a privilege only enjoyed in Lagos, Abuja, and specific areas. No, peace is supposed to be for everyone in the country, the whole country. In Nigeria, where the citizens, Muslim, Christians, whatever religion, Southern and Northern, everybody enjoys, they feel valued, protected, and safe. Until then, let's keep talking. Let's keep documenting. Let's keep telling these stories. Because silence has never saved anybody. And it will not start now. And I just want to use this platform to say I am really, really sorry to everyone. Every family who is looking for their child, everyone that has to wake up to noise of gunshots, running, helter skelter, being disoriented, being displaced. Everyone who has to face such brutal experience, all like everything you're going through. I'm so sorry to everyone who has lost family members. I don't even know what to say. This is just so sad. Every day you wake up in Nigeria to sad news. Every day you wake up, go into the internet and you have to cry. You have to feel bad. It's just bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news. And I am so sorry to everyone who is going through this. I just want you to stay safe and, try your best. I feel like everybody should be wise this time and be very strategic. If it's church that they are bombing, don't go to church for now. Pray at home. Even I'm hearing they're even bombing homes, farms. I'm just tired. But I'm so sorry. And I just pray this doesn't get worse. I pray something happens real quick. And I hope that, this whole thing will be under control very soon. I am really sorry. I'm really sorry. Thank you all so much for watching this. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. This is Cheese Energy Uncovered. And we'll continue to uncover and uncover and uncover and uncover. We'll continue to uncover every type of story, good, bad, whatever it is, we'll continue to uncover. And I have hope. Let's continue to hold on to the hope we have in Nigeria. I don't know, but like, let's not give up hope. Let's not give up hope. It will work out. God will work it out. By God's grace. Thank you all so much. Bye, guys.